Hello everyone, we are here. We're actually fishing. Got a couple of nights ahead of us. Yeah, I'm actually on the week that I was meant to do this full week, but because of work and one thing and another I couldn't make it. So yeah, I've got the last 48 hours down here on Elphick's Westend. There's definitely a few fish in the area. I'm in the furthest swim from the car park down on the road bank. I've seen a few out there, that's for sure. Yeah, sitting on the top of a lot of them at the moment. Found a couple of spots quite quickly in amongst the weed, to be fair, which I'm really happy with. Yeah, the lead proper cracked down, but yeah, inches left and right. It was, yeah, pretty weedy. So I've only got the one rod out at the moment. I've just put one rod out. Yeah, because I think there'll be a surface opportunity and I don't want to go winding leads through them when, yeah, if I get them going on the top. So I've just got the one rod out at the moment and we'll go from there. But yeah, like I say, it's about 11 o'clock in the morning. It's a few hours from when I got here. But yeah, I wanted to walk around, have a chat with the boys, see what's gone on. It's been a pretty tough week, to be fair. 3 out of 5 that was here have caught. Yeah, so 2 of them are on a blank at the moment. So it's not been an easy week, you know. They're all capable of catching fish. Yeah, they've just not been giving themselves up, and you know, Darren managed 7, so, and I've taken over from him basically. Yeah, he had 3 40s and 4 30s. I think the smallest one that's been out is 34. But yeah, there's certainly a few out here, so fingers crossed we'll be able to get a bite in the next 48 hours. Watch their movements. A couple of the boys are going home tomorrow, so it'll open up a bit more for the last night. So yeah, we'll have to see how it goes. Fingers crossed for a carp. Well guys, I'm not sure you can hear me, but in there is the first one of the session on the first day. Yeah, I lost one shortly before that, and yeah, quite lucky to get another chance really. Now the wind's got up, I think it's going to be a while before I get them going again. But yeah, that one was off the top. It really looked good for it, to be fair. I was going mad, but like I say, I think we're going to have to wait a while now. Right, let's get her sorted out. There we go guys, one angry carp, 24-12. Nice way to start. He's very angry. I'm going to try and show the other side, if not I'm going to slip him back. What I would say is the better side. Yeah, what a cracker. Let's get her back before she starts dancing again. Well guys, stifling hot. Yeah, I was a bit gutted earlier. Thought I lost my Bluetooth chip to do the filming, and yeah, no, it's I've dropped it in the grass, and yeah, I've just found it. I'm not sure if you heard me on the last video clip. Yeah, it was a bit frustrating really. I've had one and lost one today, first day. Haven't done a night yet, but yeah, I had one and lost one off the top. Must be a stocky, one of 24-12, and I had a fish I just couldn't stop in the end. It was going along the reed line down the far end, and I had to give it a little bit of stick, and sadly the small pulled out. But yeah, that's what happens sometimes, you know. They go on a run like that, and a little barbless hook. It's one of them. But yeah, there's still fish here. They've spread out a little bit now. But they're here. I've just got one rod settled for the night. I'm only going to fish 2 rods. I'm not going to fish 3 in here. Got young Fletcher next door. yeah, I think, you know, yeah, before I go too mad, I think I'm only going to put 2 rods out because we're going to cut each other off. We're fishing pretty close. I'm only fishing 7 wraps. Yeah, 7 7 3/4 wraps. Down 2 nice holes in the weed. And I'm only going to put 3 or 4 spombs over them. The boys have had it hard this week. Yeah, some chops, ASM chops, key bait solutions, and yeah, some Midland mixes, particles. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll get a bite. I think you'll be looking at first thing in the morning, really, up till sort of 10 o'clock. I think it'd be good in the morning. It's still quite a bit of shade in this area in the morning, so yeah, fingers crossed. Just about to get the rod sorted out. Well guys, that has been a hot day. Oh jeez. Yeah, but still, we're one to the good. Yeah, sadly we pulled out of one, but that's fishing. Yeah, the sun's starting to drop now behind the trees, and yeah, I've had a few liners, to be fair, on the right hand rod, and I've seen the tail patterns coming up, so yeah, it's been fish about. It's looking good, it's looking good. Yeah, just the simple, the usual, you know, those of you that watch my videos a lot, you'll see that I like the slip D-rig, just straight braid, supple braid, and yeah, I've got both rods, so I've only got 2 rods out. Both rods are on that, with ASM wafters. One of them is critically balanced with a bit of fake corn. Yeah, we're fishing over ASM crumb, chops, and particles. So yeah, and I'm happy with them. Very, very happy with them. Didn't take me long to find the spots, to be fair. Yeah, a couple of spots that I fished before, and yeah, I didn't want to go too near the fish. The fish have liked it down in this end, by all accounts, most of the week. So I've held back. Yeah, I've held off them a bit. So fingers crossed they will get their head down. If they start rolling the next hour, just before dark, I should hopefully get them on film. I was hoping to get the fish feeding on the surface on film earlier, but I was so frantic looking for the Bluetooth device that I use to film, and I thought I'd lost it. Sadly we missed that, but if I get them going tomorrow, we'll hopefully get them on film. But yeah, it's looking good. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Well guys, all that chasing around getting burnt paid off. In that net is a lump. Yeah, right, let's get her out. Well guys, you wait until you see this. This is an old cracker. Not only a cracker, but a 40-pound cracker. Oh, look at that. 40 pound and 8 ounces. What a beast. Pretty sure this is one that my mate Darren calls measles. Yeah, he's fished here for a number of years, and I'm sure this is it. Going by all that red markings. What a cracker that is. Jet black. Right, let's turn around, show the other side. Oh. That's unbelievable, Fletcher, isn't it? What a fish. Look at that size. Steady. That big old tail nearly got me in the face then. Steady. Ain't my fault you're greedy, is it? Oh. How about that for a carp, guys? What a cracker. First day, 2 nights to go. I'm absolutely buzzing. Right, I can do some stills and put her back. What a result. Yeah, weren't expecting that. Just chanced it, you know, 3 fish feeding, 2 really feeding. Another one that kept coming up, taking the odd one, and decided to cast, sort of last cast, with a controller, and had that one. Mental. You don't look it, but it's actually getting dark now. Don't look it on the screen, but anyway, guys, I'm going to have a celebratory cup of tea, and yeah. If nothing happens during the night, I'll speak to you in the morning. Morning all. Quite night. There's fish out there. They're still out there now. More out in front of your mate Cheddar, but they're still down this end. But yeah, by all accounts, when I spoke to Darren, because I took over from Darren yesterday, but he was fishing the swim behind me. And he was saying that, you know, strange bites, his bites become sort of between 10 in the morning and sort of dark. So yeah, it looks like the best time still to come. So you know, I only had 1 rod out most of the day yesterday because of my floater fishing. So yeah, we'll see. But like I say, they're still out there. They've been head and shouldering all night, nutting out. I've seen a few this morning, but like I say, over in front of the mate Cheddar. So yeah, it's all still to play for. But it feels good. It's going to be much cooler today. Still be good enough for floater fishing if the wind lays off a bit. It's going to be 25 degrees, but cloud. I need a bit of cloud. Look at that. That is sunburn. Look at that. I didn't even know it. Put a bit of sun cream on yesterday, but obviously during the day it had worn out, and that side of my face is fine, and that side where I'm looking up the lake floater fishing, yeah, that side has burnt. Yeah, got to be careful with this sun. I didn't even realise that. But yeah, things we do for these carp. But yeah, it's been a great trip already. So yeah, struggle, you know, on the first night of you know, of any session, whether it's long or short. If I'm just doing overnight, or I feel wrecked come the following day, because I never sleep that well on the first night. Excuse me, the old kettle's going. But yeah, I never sleep well on the first night. Never have. Had about 3 hours, I think, last night. It's only 6:30 now. I mean, it's going to be a coolish day, so I might try and get my head down for another couple of hours in a minute. But I know what I'm like. I'm always watching the water, looking for that next opportunity. So that's not likely to happen. Yes. Fingers crossed for another carp or two. Well guys, like yesterday, we've got another angry one. Yeah, off the bottom this one, over a bed of particles and some ASM crumb and chops. Nice one all and all. Look at that. That is a cracker. Yeah, 35 and a quarter that one. The cracker that is. Right, show the other side quick before she misbehaves. Yeah, what a lovely carp that one is. What a cracker. Well made up with that. Happy days. First time out with the middle mixes particles as well. Job done. Well, good evening all. We're coming into the second night. It's about 8:15. And yeah, we've not got long before dark now. Yeah, right result earlier, getting one off the bottom. It's just been perfect for the bottom today, to be fair. But yeah, did have a few going on the surface. Yeah, and sadly, it's just sort of died out. Problems with gulls and other wildlife, geese. Yeah, so not sure how long we're going to give it till tomorrow. Obviously, we're off tomorrow. We're only doing 48. So yeah, we'll just play it by ear. I'm going home out tomorrow night, so with Emma. So we'll see. But yeah, change things a little bit for this evening. I've got 3 rods out now for tonight. I only had 2 out last night because there were so many of us here. 2 of them gone home now. Yeah, so it's opened up the lake a little bit, and it's already really noticeable, to be fair. You know, it's not a big water, and I'm sure they know as soon as them lines come in. Yeah, because there's certainly seems to be more spread out this evening. I've seen a few down the other end, one out in the middle out there. So yeah, they definitely spread out. So I decided to put, obviously kept one rod in the same place where I had that fish from earlier, but the other 2 I've spread them about. Not put a lot of bait out, cut the spoms over each, because obviously, you know, we've only got the night left. And like I say, it's not been an easy week. You know, it's been a struggle, to be fair, this week. Yeah, I just come down, and lucky for me there was fish in front, and yeah, I managed to get them going on the top. You know, which is, well, it's made it a better session at the end of the day. And on a different day, it could have been they could have been the only ones I caught. So yeah, but yeah, I just put them on different spots. Again, on slip D's, just different wafters. Obviously from the Key Bait Solutions range. But yeah, only 2 spoms bait, just for trying to fish for a bite. Just areas where I feel that maybe not have been fished this week. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Like I say, it's yeah, it feels good. It feels like it's going to be a bite now. I don't know why, but I always feel like that. You know, when there's less lines in the water, I feel better about it. But yeah, we'll see what it does to the carp. See where it moves them to. Yeah, be nice to catch another one. But it's been a great trip, you know. You know, considering I was meant to do the week and only done 48 hours, it's yeah, I couldn't wish for more, to be fair. And the good thing about it as well was my poor mate Cheddar, he was blanking, and yeah, I was here this morning when he got a bite, and yeah, had himself 37 this morning. So yeah, he's pleased. Yeah, it's a tricky little venue, Westend. You have to think about what you're doing. It's quite weedy, but they're out there. There's some whackers out there, so It's all to play for, that's for sure. Yeah, it hasn't done one of the real big ones on this trip. It generally does when we come for our trips, but yeah, it's not done one of the real big ones yet. So fingers crossed for the last night. Well, it's Big Fish Friday today, so hopefully Friday night it'll happen. But yeah, I don't know what the weather's going to do tomorrow. I have heard it might do a little bit of rain, but yeah, like I say, we get up in the morning and just play it by ear. As long as I'm home by late afternoon tomorrow, that'll be fine. Right, guys. If I have anything in the night, you'll be the first to know. Failing that, I'll see you in the morning. Good morning, all. Yes, the last morning. 48 hours is almost upon us, almost up. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm fortunate enough to have 3, so I count my, I've been lucky this week, to be fair. You look at, how it's been fishing. But yeah, I think I've probably got about another 2-3 hours, just on 7 in the morning at the moment. I've definitely got to stick it out, I think, purely and simply because the fish have done the off, but they're only next door. Well, next door and left. There's more like that in now than there has been all week. Yeah, I've not seen a fish crash or one in the night out here last night, but as I always do, always searching out an opportunity, I've found them next door, fizzing. So yeah, I've just literally put a rod in next door on the hope, only on a single, on the hope that I can pinch a bite before I go. Still got the others out here, but yeah, I didn't want to put too many in there. They've gone in there for a reason, probably because of the pressure they felt in this corner. But yeah, it was looking good. Over sort of half hour, I see sort of 4 or 5 bubblers, and yeah, and I see a fish nut out as well, and it's literally 5-6 wraps from the bank, so it's literally right next to the other swim. So it's just stone's throw away. But yeah, it just seemed that it's nice and quiet there. No one walking up and down the bank. Just flick one in the edge and see what happens. They quite often pay off, but you never know until you try. And one thing's for sure, I'll always be searching out another opportunity, even more so now than ever. My fishing time this year has been nothing compared with other years. So yeah, you've got to make every second count when you're on the bank. Like I say, it could be like that for some time. So yeah, you've got to make your time count, that's for sure. That's what pays to, that's why when I was young, I made sure I learned all aspects of carp fishing. So you've got your floater fishing, your standard float fishing, fishing zigs, fishing chods, every way there is possible, because that way you can usually ring the changes during the trip and have one. Sometimes, like this week, the lads tell you they're all, like I say, they all can catch carp, and they have, they just haven't wanted it. There's not been nowhere near the amount of fizzing as there generally is. It's just been a tough one. So yeah, fingers crossed there's one more in it. But yeah, meantime I'm going to have a cup of tea, chill out for about an hour, and then start having a wrap up, see what happens, see if we can get just one more bite. Well guys, it was worth dragging it out a bit. It's just on 9. I was giving it to 11, and yeah, solid bag that I put out last night into a different area. Yeah, with ASM crumb, little ASM wafter. They've just gone, and there's another one in the net. Happy days, happy days. Yeah, it was worth dragging it out for sure. But yeah, right, let's not hang about, let's get it sorted out. Well guys, what's a result? There we go, 33.6. What a cracker that is. Yes, yeah, I was unsure on whether to hang it out or not, and now we've had the bite, it's time to go home. Yeah, what a cracker that one is. Right, show you the other side. There you go, there's the leveriness of the other side. What a touch. Yeah, just 2 handfuls of particles and a solid bag of ASM crumb with a little ASM wafter. Done the business. Just on a spot that I didn't think had been fished this week, and yeah, what a result. Right, I thought it was all over guys. It is now. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button, by all means follow me, Adam Honeyset on Facebook, Adam Carp Honeyset on Instagram. And one thing's for sure, we will see you on the bank, hopefully holding some more of these sometime soon. Thanks for watching guys, all the very best.